Throughout human history, statues have been built not only as works of art but also as powerful symbols of culture, faith, and authority. Yet, if we look closely at the remains of many ancient civilizations, one striking detail stands out: countless statues are missing their noses. The bodies often survive the centuries, but the nose almost always disappears. Is this just a coincidence? Or is there a hidden meaning behind the mystery of noseless statues? Let's uncover the truth in 3 parts. Part 1: Natural Causes. The simplest explanation is nature itself. The nose is the most fragile and protruding part of the human face. For statues exposed to the elements over thousands of years, the nose is the first to go. Think about it: these statues endured scorching sun, desert sandstorms, heavy rains, strong winds, and earthquakes for centuries. Stone cracks and erodes, and the most exposed part, the nose, breaks off first. This is why monuments like the Great Sphinx in Egypt or ancient Mesopotamian figures are often missing their noses. Archaeologists agree that many broken noses are simply the result of natural erosion and wear over time. In desert regions especially, sand acts like sandpaper, grinding down stone surfaces until the nose is gone. In these cases, noseless statues are not the result of human action, but rather the quiet, relentless work of nature. Part 2: Religion and Punishment. But nature doesn't explain everything. In many cases, broken noses were deliberate. In ancient times, statues weren't just decorations, they were seen as sacred vessels of gods, spirits, or rulers. People believed these figures contained real power. The nose, in particular, had deep symbolism. It represented breath and life. Breaking a statue's nose meant cutting off its breath, destroying its spirit, and stripping it of its power. Enemies of a king or pharaoh often targeted statues this way, ensuring that even in the afterlife, their rival would be powerless. For example, in ancient Egypt, a pharaoh's statue might be deliberately defaced after his death so that he could no longer breathe in the world of the dead. To the people of that time, this was not just vandalism, it was a form of punishment and humiliation. Religious laws also played a role. In some faiths, representing living beings in sculpture was forbidden. As a result, iconoclasts, image destroyers, would intentionally damage the faces of statues, especially the eyes, mouth, and nose, to kill their likeness. The face was the seat of identity, and the nose was its breath. Removing it meant stripping away its essence. Part 3: Political and Symbolic Reasons. The third reason is often overlooked: political and symbolic motives. Throughout history, new rulers and regimes often tried to erase the memory of their predecessors by defacing their statues. When a king was overthrown or a dynasty ended, the conquerors might not destroy statues completely. Instead, they deliberately broke off the noses. A noseless statue no longer appeared strong or dignified, it looked humiliated and powerless. This tradition continued beyond antiquity. Even in the Middle Ages and in more recent revolutions, angry crowds toppled or damaged the monuments of former leaders. Breaking the nose became a symbolic act, sending the message, "You no longer have power. We erase your legacy." Archaeologists have found clear evidence of this. Many statues bear marks of tools, showing that their noses were intentionally chiseled off. This proves that noseless statues are not only the work of time and weather, but also of deliberate political erasure.